I don't really drink that much anymore. Became an accidental pothead this last year. Yeah. Well, I used to smoke just a little bit, and then they closed everything except pot shops and grocery stores. So I was like, well, this economy needs me. I'm a hero. I enjoy pot. I don't like potheads. They're not the greatest group of friends to have around, you know? A bunch of my friends were starting a rumor that they were like, potheads are immune to COVID, right? Because like their lungs are already filled with smoke, so the COVID can't even find its way when it gets in there. Plus, they're always smoking, so if there's any loose COVID in the air, they're blowing it away. I was like, that's not what's happening. Potheads don't get COVID because they don't fucking go anywhere. That's what's happening. Did you call up your pothead buddies this last year? Hey, we're getting a group of 20 strangers to go to a bar together. You want to come hang out? Man, I would, but Netflix just put out a new documentary on bees. I think I'm gonna stay home. We're running out of bees, man. One nice thing about being forced to lock down was I didn't have to lie to my parents about what I did during the day anymore. They just call me up. How was your day? Pretty good. What'd you do? Fucking nothing. Sat around, smoked some pot. I didn't even leave the house. I'm like, we're so proud of you. You're keeping us alive. I don't know about you guys. I try to just keep a routine. That way I didn't go crazy. Just treat every day like it's a normal day, right? Like, I'd even set an alarm before bed. And then first thing in the morning, I wake up, I take the gun out of my mouth, I brush my teeth, you know, and just try to... It's just a joke. Don't worry. I'm sorry. You're not going to see me on the news tomorrow. They wouldn't cover it. I promise, just a joke. I just been smoking weed and watching Netflix. It's really all I've ever wanted out of life anyway, so it was pretty good. I love Netflix, but it's too hard to pick out a movie on Netflix. I'll spend more time picking out a movie than the length of the movie that I wasn't sure. Yeah. Well, Netflix isn't picking up this special now, but I think you gotta recategorize movies. Like, you gotta know, what you're getting invested into. Like, you gotta pick the right movie for the right situation. I was Netflix and chilling with a girl one time, but she picked out too good of a movie. So, like, halfway through, she started to make her move. I had to be like, hey, get off me. This is an important plot point, all right? Babe, there's subtitles. I gotta pay attention. This won an Oscar. I think they should recategorize movies on Netflix by how much attention you have to pay to the plot line in order to follow along. Yes, you want to know what you're getting invested into, right? Like the bottom of the spectrum would be like Fast and Furious movies, right? You're like, oh, Fast and Furious is on, perfect. Let me go get my taxes. I can do that. Right? Every 15 minutes, you just look up, like, oh, Vin Diesel's winning. He's fast. All right. Oh, he's losing. He's furious. What a great movie name. Oh. The other end of the spectrum would be like Game of Thrones, right? Oh, Game of Thrones is on. Let me go to the storage unit and get my 17 boxes of notes from the last season. I got a fake map for my TV show. I don't know my own city this well. I use Google Maps to get home every day, but I got a fake map I gotta study. I need an Ancestry.com account just to follow along. These are brother and sister? This show is very weird.